If you like strong, luxurious, head-turning fragrances that don't compromise, here are 5 you need to try. So I've been eager to try Electimuss Fragrances for quite a while. A few reasons. I think the presentation looks fantastic, they have a good reputation, and they're British, and I'm British, and I like to spray British. So I had a little chat with the brand. They sent me the entire Discovery set. I've been wearing these and trying them for the last few weeks, and I've picked out my 5 favourites. The fragrance I'm going to start with, which is one of my 5 favourites, is Caspian Cherry. And this is the first time you are seeing one of Electimuss's 50 ml bottles on camera. Oh yes, there is cherry in here, but this isn't a bright red cherry. This is a dark, brooding black cherry. There's also boozy amaretto, dark and white chocolate, cinnamon and coffee. You like the sound of those notes? I like the sound of those notes, and I like the smell of the fragrance as well. I love cherry in fragrances, but my favourite cherry scents are the ones that aren't necessarily a photorealistic cherry. Same with any fruit, whether it's grapefruit or orange. I don't want to smell just of that one thing. So if it's an overdose of that one thing, it kind of lacks a little bit of structure for me, but this one doesn't. This is a darker, more structured, more interesting take on a cherry. There's still very much cherry in the fragrance, but it doesn't run away with it. 2 of my biggest vices in life are chocolate and coffee. So throw them into a fragrance with that really nice dark, mysterious black cherry, and you get a DNA which is unlike any other fragrance that I have in my collection, so I'm very happy to have this. And I did mention amaretto. One of my favorite, most refreshing drinks is an amaretto sour, so we get a little bit of that almond liqueur booziness thrown into the mix, which actually lifts the fragrance. I feel like that booziness just brings a little bit of lift to everything. It's very sensual, it's deep, it's dark, which means that my preferred use case for this fragrance would be a date night. I think if you wore this on a date, let's just say if it was a first date, it might lead to a second. The next one I'm going for is Astrum Nova. I thought I would leave this in its full unopened presentation just to give you an idea of the experience of unboxing one of these. I'd describe this as a slightly tropical, fruity, woody scent. Mango is the note here responsible for that tropical fruitiness, but there's also a delicious dark berry fruitiness. Wow, those 50 mLs are just so much nicer to hold in the hand, just perfectly fit in the palm. I mean, the big bottles are great, but if you want something that just nestles in the palm and just feels good to spray. Okay, this one makes me think of, you know, that dark berry fruit compote you get in hotels that you put into a natural yogurt? Makes me think of that, and that is the only way to start a hotel breakfast, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, eggs, bacon, scrambled eggs, do all that after, but that fruit compote with some natural yogurt, that's the way to go. So because of that, you have this intense dark fruitiness, which gives the fragrance a great backbone, but then underneath that, it's smoothed out a little bit. There's some creamy, indulgent vanilla. There's also oud listed in this fragrance, but this isn't an oud forward scent. I wouldn't know it was there unless I saw it in the notes. So I think the oud is probably there, fixing things, anchoring things, and providing some extra power to this, and this is strong. By the way, most Electimuss fragrances are strong because they are extract concentration, so you're going to get a lot of power with these. So tropical fruit, an intense dark fruit, a great woody backbone, some creamy vanilla. That's what you're getting with this one. I'd probably choose to wear, I could wear this any time of year, but if you were to push me, I'd probably say summer evenings or formal occasions. You know me, I like them spicy, which is why I've also picked Spice d'Arnaud. This one's a spicy, ambery, creamy, powdery fragrance. There's a fresh spicy cardamom and punchy pink pepper in the top, a blend of orange and leather in the mid. Smoothed out with myrrh and cashmeran, which brings lots of depth to the base. Oh, I love the opening to this, that fresh spicy cardamom, punchy pink pepper. This one just pops. But what I think is the most prominent accord providing the character for this fragrance, which is in the middle, is this lovely blending of orange and leather. It's not a very strong, prominent orange, not a very strong prominent leather, but just the two merged and blended together just smells so good. It also has a bit of a mystical Middle Eastern spice market type of smell. It's resinous, there's myrrh in it, really smooth cashmere. It's a little bit powdery, but very smooth, very easy to wear. Certainly got a sweet, slightly sugary, addictive quality. Bit of a cakey sweetness. Again, I could wear this any time of year, but I would probably categorize this for me as an autumn or spring daytime signature scent. Okay, we're going for a fresh fragrance next because I've really been enjoying this one through the summer, especially in the heat we've been having. Amber Bloom. Citruses in the top, grapefruit being the most prominent. This is a very fresh, assertive opening, but quickly smoothed out with tropical passion fruit. I'd call this a freshie with a bite. Part of that bite is the tart grapefruit in the top. There's a bit of tart raspberry in it as well, but also there's some sea salt. So when you get to the mid, you get this really nice contrast from the salt. Makes me think of drinking a passion fruit martini, or insert the other vocation that is sometimes applied to that drink. Drinking a passion fruit martini on a tropical beach, there's a little bit of salt around the edge of the glass, giving it that bit of bite, that bit of assertive attitude. It is really fresh and invigorating, but it's got tons of attitude as well, coming from that passion fruit, that tart raspberry, and that marine sea saltiness. The time I would prefer to wear this is when I have been wearing it over the last few weeks, and that is a summer daytime scent. The warmer, the hotter, the better. This one is just going to be super refreshing, and is probably going to turn a few heads at the same time. At the top of my list is Moroccan Medjool. The Medjool refers to Medjool dates, and if you don't know what Medjool dates taste like, then this is what Google says. Beware, this is going to get your mouth watering. Medjool dates are a large, soft variety of date known as the fruit of kings, and they have a rich caramel-like taste. In addition to those dates, I get a bit of a tropical feel. It's this sensual, full-bodied, voluptuous tropical smell. And as much as I love a date fragrance, this isn't as datey as other fragrances I've smelled. I think by that I mean it's not got that very sticky, sweet date quality. A little bit of that, but nothing overpowering. The thing I love most about this one is it's got this weighty, dense, heady sort of smell, and it's also got this ancient sort of musky mustiness. Makes me think of maybe like an ancient tomb or old books in an ancient library. I know that maybe sounds like something you don't want to smell like, but trust me, when that is combined with the tropical fruitiness, the sweetness of the dates, it just all works so well. I also found this to be the strongest of all of them. This one has huge projection and lasts for hours and hours, probably more than a day. Because of that, this is a bit of a statement-making head turner, and those sorts of fragrances I like to wear for formal occasions. You know, you're styling it out, your style is matching the sort of scent profile that you're wearing, so this would be a formal occasion fragrance for me. There you go, my top 5 from Electimuss. If you were thinking of checking out the brand, these would be a great place to start. You can buy them online or in the store Javoy in London, anywhere between, I think they range from 200 to 300. I don't yet know the prices of these smaller 50 mls. Obviously, they're going to be a bit less. As soon as I know that, I'm going to put that information down in the description of the video, so do check that to find out what the price point is on these lovely little travel-friendly 50 mls. That's it from me on this one. I'd love to hear from you. Which is your favourite Electimuss fragrance? Drop that down in the comments. If you like the video, you know what to do. Give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you do all that, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.